In this video, we're going to go through the process of building a pre-plan. To get started, log into your stationboss.net platform. Once you get logged in, on the menu bar here, scroll down to where you see Preplans on the menu, select that. At this time, you'll be able to select the Create Preplan button at the top right. This will open up the form to create a pre-plan. From here, you have a variety of fields here that you can go through and select from. So we will just go through and select a few here. So building condition, you can classify that. The hazards present, you can create your own pre-planned hazards, or you can use some that we've already provided here. You can assign it a address or property here. You can set the status to active, draft, and expired. This will determine whether or not it's visible to your firefighters out in the field. You can assign a hydrant as well. I'm just going to select something here. We'll just go ahead and select the average occupancy. Any notes that you may need. Your latitude and longitude will automatically pre-fill based on the assigned property. If you do not assign any property, then it will automatically pre-fill based on your map, which we'll get into in just a moment. If you select yes on this, you'll see it's going to ask some information here. I'm just going to go through and quickly fill out some of this information. Stories above ground and below ground, your height, your width, your length, and your total square footage. This information will be used to calculate your required fire flow automatically. Now I will say that the total square footage can also be automatically calculated based on the map, the building footprint, and again we'll get into that in just a moment. And then you can go through all your classifications here. Just gonna select a few things. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and move into the map. At the top right, you'll see the button that says View Map. Okay, it's gonna automatically take you to the property here. That from the property that you selected on the assigned property right here. Oops. And then, so we're gonna go on back to the View Map. If you swap over to the aerial view, you'll be able to see the aerial. Now I will say the quality of the image is dependent on the property that you're actually working on. This of course changes based on the flyovers of the satellites. So very first thing we're going to do is go ahead and set your driveway. So in this case the driveway goes straight through. This is important because as a first responder you need to be able to access that property. Some properties may have bridges or other obstacles that would prevent a large apparatus, for example, from making entry. So you want to go ahead and mark that property as far as how you're going to make entry. Your footprint of course is going to be the building. Now this is where it's going to automatically calculate the building size. Your coordinates, if you just go ahead and set the center coordinates of the center of the building, and then any icons that you want to add. So let's just say this building has a solar setup here, and then we want to go ahead and add the transformer as well. You can also search these, so we'll just search stairs. Oops. I'm going to just go ahead and drag these into the building here. The more you zoom in, obviously you can change the direction of them. And once you've got your pre-plan set up and everything's the way that you want it, you can go and hit the save and exit button, and then hit the save button here. Alright, at this time your pre-plan has been created. You're going to see a couple of options here on the right, or a couple of things. The street view is one of them that will appear. If you have a street view available, not all towns will or cities will, then it will show. If not, it's just going to show a black screen. Also, it's going to show a Google Maps version of the overhead. The reason we put this here is Google Maps has been very good about updating their information on a regular basis. You also have the ability of adding any attachments down here at the bottom. So you can just create any attachment. You can upload PDF and image files, and you can just select that here and hit the save button when complete, and they will be related to this. So anyhow, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to support services. We'll be happy to answer your questions, and we appreciate you watching.